about this chapter, there are 2 points. First point is we express our thoughts by speaking or writing words which are arranged in a particular order. Second point is these group of orderly arranged words make complete sense and convey a clear meaning. So, next slide is about the definition of sentence. A sentence is a group of words which are arranged in a particular order to convey complete sense and a clear meaning. Let's take 2 examples here to understand the sentence. First example is a boy Ram good is. Second example is Ram is a good boy. Now students, which example do you think is more clear and meaningful? I think most of you have guessed correctly. So, Ram is a good boy is a correct sentence. Now, what are the key points to write a sentence? There are 3 key points to write a sentence. First point is a sentence always begins with a capital letter. The words used in a sentence must be in a definite order. Third point is punctuation mark, that is full stop, question mark or exclamation mark must be used at the end of a sentence. Now, this slide is about kind of sentences. There are 4 main kinds of sentences. First is assertive sentence. Second is interrogative sentence. Third is imperative sentence. Fourth is exclamatory sentence. Now, let's learn more about assertive sentences. An assertive sentence expresses a statement to tell a fact. Such sentences always ends with a full stop. Here are some examples of assertive sentences. First example is there was a diary on the desk. The girl drank a glass of juice. We all wish to live a happy life. Science is the greatest boon to the modern world. Next is good health depends on sound nutrition. So students, all these sentences expresses a statement to tell a fact, and all these sentences ends with a full stop. Now, next kind of sentence is interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentences ask a question. A question always ends with an interrogation mark. Here are the examples of interrogative sentences. First example is what is in this drawer? Second example is which books are you reading? Third example is why do you want to meet him? Fourth is where are these people going? And the last point is, how did you solve this problem? So, all these example shows that it asks a question and it all ends with an interrogation mark. So these type of sentences are interrogative sentences. Now, next kind of sentence is imperative sentences. And imperative sentences expresses an order or a request. And imperative sentences always ends with a full stop. Here are some examples of imperative sentences. First example is lift the box. Second, try to do better. Third example is open your book at page 7. Fourth example is do not talk so loudly. And the last example is let me go home. So students, in all the above sentences, we see all sentences expresses an order or a request and all sentences ends with a full stop. So all these sentences are imperative sentences. In this slide, we understand about the exclamatory sentences. And exclamatory sentences expresses a strong feeling and exclamatory sentences always ends with an exclamation mark. Here are some examples of exclamatory sentences. First example is what a delicious meal. Second example is what an impressive building it is. Third example is how excellent the book is. Fourth example is what a lovely child. And the last example is how intelligent this student is. In all these sentences, we see someone has a strong feeling towards meal, building, book, child and student. It all expresses a strong feeling and it all ends with an exclamation mark. So all these sentences are exclamatory sentences. Here is an exercise for you to solve. Punctuate the following sentences and identify the type of sentences, whether it is assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence or exclamatory sentence. First is well done. Second, have you visited the Taj Mahal? Third, my mom gifted me a new book. Fourth, let's go for a walk. Fifth, shut the door. Sixth, we won the match. Seventh, why did not you attend the school? And the last one is it alright to visit doctor now? So students, please write your answers in comment section below or you will send me your answers on WhatsApp group. I hope all of you have understand this chapter. Thank you students, and please let me know in case of any further query related to this chapter.